It's that young Darth Vader coming from a dark layer. I be wheezing when I'm breathing. I stay focused when I'm speaking. I be tripping like I'm peaking. I been killing shit like Freezer. I was floating in the ether. Candid with pain, it was cold like a freezer. Totally trained to stick close to the heater. Young and dirty, but still a dreamer. Cabbage seeker, sneakers cleaner than that shit you was wearing today. Sorting my mind like I'm sharpening a brain. Using my mind to sort away. No, baby, ain't landing a plane. I'm changing the vibe when I walk in the room. Killing this shit, got a hand in the tomb. One hand up a blouse, two hand on the boots. Can't sit on the couch, just maybe some room. I talk to myself, that's why I'm into haiku breakthrough. Y'all all cap like fake Jews. Schwetzel run the world, y'all all following some lame Jews. Can't even lie, I hate you. Chew up a beat like ain't food. Remember this shit, I break rules. Recording this shit like take two. Don't wanna go to hell, I'll make you. Still wondering why I hate you. Still wondering why y'all paid to. Still wondering why y'all caged to. They caged up, can't make it up. Slave to the mind and slave to the bus. I get what I want, but I get no fuss. Shit come and go like delivery trucks. I'm sitting alone when I'm sparking that blunt. I keep that chrome in a couple of cuts. Bound to explode on, bound to erupt. I told you before, I ain't getting no fuss. This that passion. Waves keep crashing. Float above the waters, bet that shit look like some magic. I'll be dashing. Mine like a sword I'm slashing. Came to kill a beat, I bet that shit be looking trash. So we last to enigmatic, make these bitches do some backflips. Now my feelings acrobatics, bitch. I came to spit this rap shit, doing that shit with strong emphatics. I'm long-winded like his track, but shouldn't have let me get no traction. Bitch, you know Schwetzel came through spaz and shouldn't have let me what shit happen. Now you attract shit like a magnet that'll just burn you like a dragon. Still flaming up like I'm oil like cabbage, still heating up, boy, you better look backwards. Fill up my cup, all up under that badness. I'm in the cup with me and a bad bitch. All they got you to be in a savage. Right.
Fuck. I'm sharing, bitch. Welcome back. Welcome again. Welcome again, motherfuckers. We're back. We're in the tarotfication station today. We're going to be doing another collective tarot card reading with your host, of course. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Schwetzel. We in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, we're going to get into another tarot card reading today. And we also just going to do a little bit of Astro talk and shit like that as well. See, I hate when I can't get my fucking hair. Oh, that's just that. That's just that little side piece doing that. I thought my shit wasn't put up properly, but it's just that little side piece flaring off to the side like that. I kind of fuck with that low key now that I realize it ain't what I thought it was type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna do some breakdowns on some Astro talk. We might save that for the end. Yeah, we gonna save that for the end. Matter of fact, after we get done with the tarot card reading. So we gonna stick to my normal way of doing it. 9-card pool for the collective. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, if you're a quote unquote spiritual person or whatever, like my channel is really more so for me, most importantly. But the reason I do shit like this is for the adeptuses and the motherfuckers in training right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? The people who want to be quote unquote spiritual or are quote unquote spiritual and are just a little bit more in the conscious community type of aspect of it, or just more in the beginning stages of it where you still feel like you need certain things. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I don't do tarot card readings on myself no more. I don't need them no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the extra context for whatever I'm going through at the moment type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get y'all to that level where y'all don't be needing certain things as well. Like, you don't need to always have an altar. You know what I'm saying? You don't always need to have an altar set up at all times of every fucking day and month and shit. You don't need to be sitting at your altar all the time. And you know what I'm saying? You don't need to be keeping heli crystals and gems around you all the time. Like, that's the type of level I'm trying to have everybody on and shit. What's up, Zay? Motherfucker said, I just woke up about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I've been up for a couple of hours now, but I'm gonna keep it 100. I woke up early. I worked late last night. Woke up early, and I just really didn't feel like doing shit. I was still kind of tired in a little bit of a way. So I really just been fucking scrolling on my phone and shit. Went outside and walked around a little bit. Went and looked at my fucking weed plant. I ain't showed none of y'all my weed plant, but well, mine and my sister's weed plant. We growing it together type shit. But that motherfucker getting big now, man. This shit dope. Biggest one I've grown in years, for sure. Biggest one I've grown in years. I stopped growing shit for a long time. But now I'm getting back onto it and shit. And Zay, if you still in here, just letting you know, if you don't know already, we're gonna be using the Instagram format as a introduction to my YouTube, basically. So I'm only gonna post like photos of traveling and shit. Like when I go to this concert and stuff, I'm gonna post some photos and little videos like that. And I'm still gonna go live on all my IGs, but any live stream that go over an hour long can't be contained on IG. You know what I'm saying? So when I do videos that is longer than an hour, I'm facilitating that to be used as a link, a portal gateway to move people on over to my YouTube. And that's also why when I do these tarot card readings, I'm gonna stop. I did it for the first video, but I learned from it. From the first tarot card reading that I did for the collective, I learned from it. I'm not going to waste my time showing both cameras and shit. So I'm going to just use this side as like an introductory type shit, get people's attention and then get them to move over to the YouTube type shit, especially when it comes into the tarot card aspect. Because like I said, I'm not going to be sitting up here showing each card to the whole fucking both screens every time type shit. Because damn, like it already take me like 45 minutes just to pull 9 cards. I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be the hardest part of a tarot card reading. It ain't even hard for me to understand the fucking numbers. It ain't even hard for me to understand the energies of what's going on. It ain't hard for me to nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So the hardest part just be getting the 9 cards to actually physically come out. But yeah, like I said, this is for the motherfuckers who's still in training. You know what I'm saying? So we getting people to the point where y'all don't need tarot card readings and shit no more. Y'all don't need nobody to sit up here and do this shit for you. Hold up, I need to put my rings on, man. Something just ain't right without my rings on. Especially my blacked out joint. That shit hard as fuck. I love this ring. But yeah, we got 1 card already, so we gonna go ahead and chop it up on this. First card y'all get is Ace of Hearts. So you are the support right now. You are being supportive towards something, or you're giving some type of care, energy. Hold on, let me make sure I got things correlated in the correct type of aspect. I've got some background shit that I gotta pull up just to make sure that I'm in the right type of aspect at the moment. Where the fuck did it go? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we in the right type of aspect. But yeah, like I said, you are being a support right now. You giving support to something. You are you know what I'm saying? You are giving something, some type of care, some type of water energy, some type of emotion, some type of emotional support, some type of backing and supporting. And you being the individual, the ace is the one, you know what I'm saying? You are being the support right now. You are actively supporting something. So let's find out a little bit more details of what exactly that is that you supporting at the moment. I forgot. We don't need to shuffle these bitches every time. I done fucking shuffled it the whole time the music was playing. I done shuffled it the whole time everything else was going on. So yeah, y'all as a collective right now, collectively, whoever this resonate to, whoever need to see this type shit, you are giving your support to something right now. And you're using, so you care about it. You're putting it in the heart space. You're putting it in the 4th house type of aspect. You care about it. Pay attention to the Cancer energy at the moment. Pay attention to what you caring about. Pay attention to what you building comfortability around and shit like that. because you're seeing it as a gift and opportunity at the moment. Because with the 4, we can also take that as the first form of judgment as well. So the way you're looking at it and judging it right now, you're seeing some type of gift and opportunity in your environment, either that or something that's just dealing with the fire energy. You know what I'm saying? As far as passion, motivation, as far as something that can give you a gift or opportunity. Usually when you using your passions and motivations, you know what I'm saying? That's where the gift and opportunity lies. So you're caring about that right now with the 4 energy. You're building comfortability around that, whatever it is. And obviously you giving your support to it because of how you viewing it, using the 4 as the first form of judgment. You get what I'm saying? How you're viewing this as a gift and opportunity right now, how you're viewing that fire energy, you're giving support to it. You know what I'm saying? So next card. Let's get on to the next card. Go hard with the next card. What the fuck is the collective up to? What kind of type of gift and opportunities was we looking at right now? What is we caring about right now that we seen as a gift of opportunity? What type of passion and motivation are we caring about at the moment? And what are we giving all this support to at the moment? Come on, collective. Don't be shy. Just give me one card. I'll take one card. I'll take one motherfucking card. Okay, so you got somebody that you relating with about this. You're relating with somebody about this, or you're just relating in general with the fire energy or with the gift and opportunity, with the passion and motivation type of energy. You get what I'm saying? So you're relating with that, the two individuals coming together, relating with each other. Boom. And then the fire, gift, opportunity, passion, motivation, that type of energy. That's what the diamond represent. So that's you're relating to it, and you're viewing it as that, caring about it, developing your comfortability around it, and then you're giving your support to it. So wait, yeah, 4 came out second. Make sure I keep these bitches in order, because fucking y'all know how I do my tarot card readings. Anyways, at the end, it's gonna make a lot more sense than what these cards that you just seen in the beginning is. You know what I'm saying? As the story progresses and shit like that, like my card readings end up backwards a lot of the time. So you already know that. But yeah, you relating with something, you relating with somebody, or you're just relating with the fire energy in general, with your expression, your passion, your motivation, something like that. Yep. And you're trying to care about it. You're trying to become comfortable with it. Seemed like it might have been something that was a little uncomfortable, a little shaky grounds for you. So you got to give all type of emotional support to it. You got to develop, because the ace came out, ace of hearts, and then the 4 came out right behind it. The 4 correlate to the water energy. The heart also correlate to the water energy, because the 4 is 4th house Cancer energy. You know what I'm saying? And the heart also correlate to the water energy. So you caring about it, you becoming comfortable with it, you giving support to it emotionally, whatever that fire energy is that you are paying attention to at the moment, and relating with whatever that gift and opportunity is that you creating with your passions and motivations. I bet the next thing coming out is going to be something to do with discipline or some type of practicality. Because shit, we got sun and moon both in earth signs right now. You know what I'm saying? Collectively, we getting all fire and water right now type shit. So collectively, we in the space of 2 earth signs in our sun and moon spot at the moment. So yeah, in the environment, in your surroundings, the 3 in your environment, your surroundings, or just 3rd house energy in general, communication, Gemini energy, Mercury energy, and it's tripled up on that. And it's also correlated to air or opposition here with the spade. You know what I'm saying? Air energy as well. So in your surroundings, you're paying attention to what you're seeing as a opposition, or something that you needed to utilize to make you pay attention to these gifts and opportunities more, and start supporting things in the right aspect. So you were seeing something in your environment that was an opposition, or something that you needed to put, just like I was saying, basically practicality, but it's on the air side of it. It's not on the earth side of it right now, because the spade is correlated to the air energy. You get what I'm saying? It's not earth energy. So this was something that you needed to make sense out of, it seemed like, based on what you were seeing in your environment. Fuck, I can't ever, the goddamn camera's backwards. I apologize for fucking pointing all over the car except for where I'm talking about. But yeah, so it was something that you were seeing in your surroundings, in your environment, that was an opposition, or something that just needed to have more intellectuality, more making sense out of it in your mind, brought to yourself. And what it was probably these gifts and opportunities. Let's get more context though. So yeah, you as a collective, you was seeing some shit in your surroundings that you was seeing as an opposition at the moment, or something that is just correlated to the air energy. Because like I said, the 3 can be taken as your environment and your surroundings, but it can also be taken as Gemini energy, third house energies, communication, intellectualizing shit, Mercury energies, and then it got the air with it through the spades. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you doing right now. You trying to make sense out of these gifts and opportunities. You trying to make sense of what you getting support from. You trying to make it make sense in your mind. So now we probably gonna get some earth energies that's gonna show you how to actually practicalize on this shit, or just something that's gonna reveal some type of practicality energy. Come on, 1 card for the collective. What the fuck did I tell y'all? Like, goddamn, what did I just tell y'all? It was gonna be something that needed some practicality. That's what the club represent. The club represent earth energy. So it's you trying to make something stable. You trying to practicalize some type of emotional state of being, probably based on what you was viewing in your surroundings, that you was seeing as an opposition, or something that you needed to make sense out of at the moment. That was that emotional state of being that you had right here, from the ace through to the 2, where you were giving your support to it. You get what I'm saying? And you were trying to care about it and come more comfortable with it, and seeing it as a gift and opportunity, seeing that as a passion or something to be motivated about and express in your environment. And then now you start relating with it. You start relating with that energy, or relating with people through that energy in general. You get what I'm saying? So then you seen it in your environment. You seen it in your surroundings with the 3. And you started needing to make more sense out of it, make it make sense a little bit more, start communicating about it and shit like that, after you've been relating with people about it. And then boom, right here, you get 10 of clubs. Like I said, clubs represent earth energy. So whatever that emotional state of being is, you're trying to bring practicality, you're trying to bring stability to it. And 10 is dealing with 10th house, Capricorn, Saturnian, routine and pattern type of energy. So Capricorn energy is image and status. And then beyond that, you have the planet of Saturn, which rules Capricorn, which is your routine and pattern, your discipline, your doing shit on a day-to-day basis type of thing, something that you working on day-to-day type shit. So boom, that's what you got here. So whatever's in your 10th house, whatever image and status you feel like you can build up off of this thing that you giving support to, or in this thing that you developing comfortability with, and using passion and motivation for, as far as a gift and talent or an opportunity. Boom, now you need to practicalize it. This is where this comes in. Make it an image, make it into something that can be an image or status with the 10 energy, or make it something that can be a routine and pattern with the Saturn energy on a day-to-day basis, and make it make sense, make it practical in the earth aspect, and it's correlated to that emotional state of being that you was having right there. You're trying to bring stability to it. What's good, tribal? Hey man, just like I was telling Zay, man, when I do these tarot card readings from here on out, I'm not gonna be showing the cards to both cameras. So if you actually here to see the tarot card reading or whatever, come over to the YouTube side. I'm only gonna be showing the cards to the YouTube side. But if you want to stick around for the Astro talk after we pull these cards, we're gonna do the Astro talk. We got 4 cards left, and then we doing some Astro talk breakdowns type shit. So yeah, y'all just keep in mind everything I've said up until this point. Rewind the video if you need to, type shit. Keep in mind everything I've said up until this point, because it's all, once I pull this knife card, you know what I'm saying? Once I pull this knife card is gonna be where the whole story is going, like the whole fucking story, all the context is gonna make sense, and I'm gonna be able to tell you the story forwards and backwards. Like I told y'all how my tarot card readings work. Y'all seen this shit before. Y'all already know how my tarot card readings work. So just, you know what I'm saying? Be on that tip. Travel says, smart man, bet I hear you. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm just going to be using the fucking IG for shorter form content. Anything an hour or less is going to be on IG. Other than that, it's going to be on my YouTube, and these is only going to be, these are going to be posted on IG, but I'm only going to be showing the cards to the YouTube camera, because it take me fucking 10 years just to get one goddamn card out. The 7 of spades keep trying to sneak this bitch ass way up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it took me fucking 9 hours to sit here and fucking explain it to both cameras and shit, or show the thing to both cameras. That's what I did the first time, and it just took way too long. Like I told y'all though, the fucking hardest part about doing a goddamn sub to my YouTube as well. Been subbing to you since about 3 weeks ago. Leave your DM me your link. But yeah, the hardest part of this shit is just getting one card to come out by itself. Come on, one card out by itself. One card for the collective. What y'all funky ass motherfuckers need to know today. Come on, man. We already got 5, dog. I only need a few more. There we go. There we go. He finally came out. He finally came out. So yeah, whenever you try, yeah, that 9 for sure, bro. I fucking that's the reason why I pull 9 cards specifically. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, bro. With the energies of numerology and gematria, it's such a practical thing, bro. Like I need to really make a video and break down that shit. We'll go ahead and pause the tarot card reading to talk about this shit, because I like what he just said right there. Like the power of numerology and gematria in your day-to-day life to use it. You can use it to boost up certain emotional states of being. You can utilize it to boost up certain mentalities and mental states of being, and certain ways of thinking and shit like that. So me personally, everything in my life is correlated to the 3, 6, and 9 energy. You get what I'm saying? And that can be misconstrued in a lot of ways, but I use it for what the actual meanings are. 3, the environment, the surroundings. 6, the 2 of those, the creation energy, the sex energy, and then the 9, the wisdom and teaching energy. So like I'll be in a situation where if I'm riding in the car, I only crank my radio up to numbers that add up to 3, 6, or 9. Or if I'm washing my hands or some shit, like I'll wipe my hands on the towel 6 times. Or if I'm using paper towels, I'll pull 6 paper towels or some shit. Or you know what I'm saying? Like some shit like that. And just that shit alone will help you like on your day-to-day experiences, as far as like maintaining certain states of being that are more correlated with the type of shit that you trying to experience at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That can be taken in a multitude of ways. So I'm gonna actually do a video on that and break down how you can use these things when you're just doing regular ass shit to remind you of certain things. Like you know how, you know, if you have like an altar or some shit set up, or if you have like a bunch of crystals and gems, or just certain symbols or certain drawings that you fuck with, and you got them laying around your room and around your environment and shit like that. These set as like waypoint markers or some shit, like we in a video game or some shit. It serve as like a waypoint marker to remind you of whatever it was that you was programming into that item whenever you set it down and put that specific knife right here on this certain corner of this piece of table, or that certain piece of weed leaf down on that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. It reminds you of certain things that you're trying to remind yourself of. So the numerology and gematria on like a day-to-day practical use type of thing, you can use it as the same type of tools. It's just basically like mental math, pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mental and emotional tools that you can use. And just, you know what I'm saying? Even if you got to look at some external shit, like use them bitches to remind yourself. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, back into the tarot card reading. Here we go. So the next card that y'all got was the 5 of clubs. So you're in a position now where you're expressing, because 5 is 5th house Leo energy. You get what I'm saying? And that's ruled by the sun. So you expressing some formulation of practicality, or some formulation of building stability around this emotional state that you're trying to protect right now. It seemed like y'all trying to protect some type of emotional state of being, or some type of passion and motivation that's a gift and talent that you are caring about and becoming comfortable enough to relate it with the two. Remember, rewind the video back if you need to. I've explained all these previously, but you know what I'm saying, where you was caring about it with the 4 of diamonds, and then you started to relate with it, even if it was people in your environment, with that energy, the fire energy, because it was a 2 of diamonds. Now you started adding Mercury, air energy to it with the 3 of spades in your environment, communicating about it, and trying to spin it from being an opposition. And then now you utilize the 10 of clubs to build up your status and image and work on that. And that's even more earth energy. So that's practicality, once again, making sense out of it physically and shit like that, making it practical and shit. And then now you're expressing that. Now you're in the 5 of clubs. You're expressing that that type of energy, that practicality, building up that practicality around it. So now it's not only something that you're being seen as for the with the 10 of clubs, the image, the status. It's not only just a routine and pattern. Now you have went through the steps necessary. Now you comfortable to express that, and express that of how it is practical, how it do make sense, how it, you know what I'm saying, how it can be something that can be stable and can be seen in that type of way in reality, beyond just being a dream or imagination. We all low-key holding back our expression, and or just trying to show what motherfuckers been doing. Low vibe people using this in the worst demonic way, though. They showing you the BS of the devil in their own way. Facts. That's the worst thing about it. That's the worst thing about it. Because at the end of the day, all of us be doing the same shit, and all of us be talking about the same shit. That's what don't make no sense. Unless you just a person who's on some rudimentary, like mundane type of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're a person who has any type of belief or opinion, whether it be politically, religiously, spiritually, any type of shit like that, we're all talking about and doing the same exact things and using the same tools. It's just that the terminology, the people who are doing it in the wrong type of way and doing it in the demonic type of way with the demonic tools, they don't understand what they actually saying at the moment. So a person like me could sit here and listen to a religious person deep in their desires and deep in their religious construct and shit like that. Whatever they talking about at the moment, I could sit back and be like, yeah, bitch, that do make sense though. You know what I'm saying? As long as only if you understood the terminology and understood what you actually saying at the moment of how these people were creating this shit whenever they made it. You know what I'm saying? If you understood that tip of it, we would be, you know what I'm saying? We would damn near be best friends. We'd be doing the same shit. You just don't know what you're saying at the moment. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between an angel using demonic tools and a demon using demonic tools. A demon using demonic tools don't know what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? They don't know what they're saying at the moment. An angel using demonic tools, they can utilize that shit just because they need to at the moment, or just because, you know what I'm saying, that's how the world is. Sometimes there's certain shit we got to use. All these energies out here ain't just here for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But that's the difference. An angel using demonic tools is always going to know what they're doing. And they're always going to know what they're saying, regardless if it makes sense to anybody else or not. You know what I'm saying? You always going to know what the truth is. You always going to know what's real or not, regardless of if it even makes sense in reality. And that's the problem, though. The shit do make sense in reality 99% of the time. It just be a thing where society ain't really ready for that type of shit yet. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really be mad at these motherfuckers You know what I'm saying? They just showing you the BS of the devil in their own way. Exactly what Tribal said in the fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? But on to the next card. Let's get another card for the collective. What they need to do with this. What's some more context? What more do we need to know about this little situation y'all got yourselves in? It seemed like y'all doing pretty good though. For the collective right now, it seemed like y'all doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now here's your problem. Here's your problem. You got the 4 of spades now. So you are caring about the 4 energy, 4th house, Cancer energy. You're caring about the making sense out of it. The Mercury, the air energy. Sorry, not Mercury. The air energy, intellectualizing, communication. You're caring about communicating it, whatever the opposition is that you feeling. Probably what you were getting over here with the 3 of spades whenever you were interacting with the environment, seeing it as an opposition and needing to make more sense out of it for the environment, intellectualizing it and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Here now you're trying to care about intellectualizing, communicating about it, having ideas about it and shit like that. You're trying to care about the communication. So you're trying to, like, with this card, it seemed like you're trying to perfect how you're coming across to people. You get what I'm saying? It seemed like whatever it is that you're into with the Ace of Hearts, the 4 of Diamonds, and the 2 of Diamonds, whatever you was into right there, that passion and motivation, that gift and opportunity that you seen, that thing that you're giving support to emotionally and shit like that, whatever that is, it seemed like when you started expressing that shit outwardly, it was hard for you to make sense out of it to other individuals. It was only really making sense to you. So now you're in a space where you're trying to care about communicating about it. You're trying to care about intellectualizing it and having good ideas about it so that it makes sense whenever you're conveying it to other people and shit like that. Or you're trying to get comfortable with the actual communication aspect, because the spade is air energy in and of itself, but it can be taken as opposition as well. You get what I'm saying? Depending upon what you're going through, how you look at it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it seemed like you're trying to become comfortable with actually communicating these things. So it seemed like you've went through the steps to make it an image and status. You've went through the steps of actually expressing how it could be practical. Now it seemed like or expressing practicality within it. But now it seemed like you're in a situation where you're trying to perfect the opposition that you're receiving, or you're trying to care about how you communicate it, how you intellectualize it, how you think about it. So let's get another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got 2 cards left. We got 2 cards left in this bit. I think today I'm also going to do 3 cards for each zodiac sign, and I'm going to upload them as a series of shorts. I'm going to do it as a live stream as well, I believe, but then I'm going to do it as a series of shorts and upload them hoes. Also, anybody in either one of my chats right now, if anybody could tell me how to upload shorts onto YouTube without having to use your phone, somebody tell me how to, or comment on this video, comment in the chat right now if you know. How do I upload YouTube shorts on desktop version? Because it don't give me an option for it. It only give me an option to make a post, upload a video, or go live. Other than that, I ain't got no option. Other than that, I ain't got no motherfucking option. Come on, 1 card. Okay. You got the 6 of Hearts. So now you working on or worried about support, emotional support, some type of water energy. You're working on creating more support, either that or you're worried about support. And I would personally, the way that these cards have came out, I would take this more so that you are worrying about support and worrying about not getting support from people who are in your environment due to these other cards like the 3 of spades and like the 4 of spades, where you're trying to make sense out of it, and even the 10 and 5 of clubs where you're trying to practicalize it, and then you're trying to intellectualize it, and you're trying to care about intellectualizing it and making it make sense and shit like that. So it seemed like you're worried about not getting support from people, or the initial reaction that you've been getting based on whatever this gift and opportunity is that you're paying attention to and giving your support to at the moment. It seemed like, you get what I'm saying? It seemed like you worried about not getting support for it, or the initial reactions was not very supportive. So now you in a situation where you're trying to reel that in type shit. You're working on it, or you're worried about it. You're working on getting more support, or you're worried about not getting support in some type of way. Now we got what? 2 left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we got 1 card left. 1 card left for the collective. See what they talking about. What y'all need. So yeah, exactly what I said. Exactly what the fuck I said. So you're giving your grand support to intellectualizing it, communicating about it. This is where, and it even pay attention to, because the king have the fucking sword on it. You get what I'm saying? And it's spades. You know what I'm saying? So you're giving grand support to whatever this air energy is right here, whatever this opposition is right here. You're giving your grand support to it. You get what I'm saying? So you're giving grand support to intellectualizing about it, communicating about all of these other cards. You get what I'm saying? And the sword, you're worried because your mental ain't strong enough. That's why you're getting the 6 with that support. That your mental ain't strong enough. So you're trying to create a mental sword, or a way of speaking strong enough to where it can slice through that worrying energy that you was getting over here with the 6 of hearts. You get what I'm saying? You're trying to create something right here that is going to slice through that, some type of air energy, some type of intellectualizing, some type of logic, some type of communicating shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you're doing. So let's run through this shit one more time. Beginning to end, beginning to end, right? So you, as an Ace of Hearts, you were support. You were giving your support to something. You were the support. You were supporting yourself. It seemed like you were supporting yourself. You were giving some water energy to yourself. You was giving more vibe to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that helped you develop these. That helped you develop caring about a gift and opportunity, or some type of passion and motivation, fire energy. And then it helped you to start relating with the fire energy, the gift and opportunity itself, or relating with other individuals through this energy or about this energy. You get what I'm saying? But your problem was right here. Your opposition was right here. You, in your surroundings, or through your communication and Mercury energy, Gemini energy, through your communication, intellectualizing, thinking, and communicating energy, you are receiving opposition, or you are just giving more to this. You get what I'm saying? You were giving more to you were needing to put more air energy into it, right? So then that, and making sense out of it. So that made you come up with these two, expressing with the 5 of clubs, expressing some formulation of earth energy, some building some type of stability around that emotional state of being that we're talking about. It seemed like these are your protection right here to me. So I would say that you were building the stability and expressing stability and building an image and status of stability and practicality around the support towards your gift and opportunity, or your passion and motivation that you were experiencing with the Ace, 4, and 2. So that's what seemed like happened next. So then after that, what we take a look at is these two. You developed some type of worrying energy around your fuck. I had them backwards. My fault. The 4 came first and then the 6. So yeah, you started caring about communicating it in the right type of aspect because you were worried about not getting support due to whatever your expression was, however you were communicating these things, however you were thinking about them. You were worried that it was going to fuck up your support system. You were worried it was going to fuck up the vibe and shit like that, or you're working on just supporting that vibe more. And then that helped you come up with this, that you need to give your grand support to some type of air energy, coming up with a sword sharp enough to slice all that worry and all the other bullshit, any type of opposition, any type of other thing away. You're giving your grand support to the air energy instead of just supporting the passion and motivation and the gift and opportunity within itself. So this is a learning point for y'all who are watching this right now, who are resonating with this tarot card reading in the first place. Instead of giving your grand support to the air energy and towards building a way of thinking and communicating about this, don't focus solely on this, because your expression, yeah, you do need to come across in the right type of aspect, but at the same time, majority of your support need to be coming to this. Majority of your support need to be coming to the passion and motivation, the gift and opportunity, that you supporting and creating a vibe, you being the support and shit like that. Because that's the teller right here. This is the teller right here. You are the support. You know what I'm saying? So you can give your support to whatever the fuck you want to. It should be more correlated to these two cards, the diamond, the gift of opportunity, the passion and motivation. It should be more correlated to that. But you fixated more on these hiccups that you was having, where you were trying to develop practicality and trying to I can't even say that goddamn word. Trying to logisticize everything, trying to make it make sense in the mind, trying to communicate it and think about it in the right type of aspect. Don't make this your sole focus. Like, yeah, this is important. You do need to pay attention to these 4 cards. You do need to pay attention to how you're making it practical and how you're making it make sense in your reality. And plus, we need other individuals. We need people in our environment and shit like that too, to support whatever it is that we got going on. We can't just support ourselves and expect to make it at the end of the day. But don't make that your sole focus. Make sure that you're still breathing life into these, and just basically completely disregard this card right here. Don't worry about getting support. The moment that you start worrying about getting support is the moment when the support is going to be fleeting from you. You get what I'm saying? That's the exact moment when the support is actually going to be fleeting from you. You're trying to reach out and grab it. It's going to fucking be that much longer you're going to be reaching, bitch. If you ain't got it, you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got it, you don't got it. If you got to reach out for it, that's probably some shit you shouldn't have. And it's going to distance itself from you more and more and more the more you try to reach for that shit. So let me take a close peek at our fucking current alignment. So yeah, at the moment, we've got Sun in Virgo, Moon in Capricorn. So what we dealing with right now is we're working on building some type of status or some type of image, or worrying about our image and status at the moment. Either that, or we're working on the Saturn energy that backs and supports Capricorn. We're working on some type of routine and pattern, some type of practicality that can make sense in reality and shit like that. That's what we viewing at the moment, and that's what we working on at the moment. That's what we're all reacting and responding to at the moment. So everyone's going to be in a situation where they working on these things, or they're worrying about them. You should probably be more on the tip of working on them. Don't worry about your image and status. Sometime it take for you to completely ruin your fucking reputation for you to get to where you want to be at anyways. You know what I'm saying? Or to even be viewed in any type of correct type of aspect. Sometimes it take for you to fucking ruin your whole reputation, ruin your whole image and status. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about how people view you, because shit, I mean, this is just one example, but and this is kind of broad, but at the same time, take it how it's meant to be took. Bitch, one of the most fucking famous voice actors in the world is a fucking homeless dude. Y'all don't know that. A lot of y'all don't know that. The dude who do the voice for the Arby's commercials, we have the meats. That motherfucker was a homeless dude. Some CEO or some dude who was hiring for the commercials or whatever found this motherfucker on the side of the road and heard him speak and said, motherfucker, you got a nice voice, dog. You know what I'm saying? You got a nice voice, homeboy. So we gonna put you right here. We gonna have you doing this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? So you can be successful no matter who the fuck you are. It don't, you know what I'm saying? As long as you putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? And not everybody who put in work get rewarded. But at the same time, long as you putting in work, you in there. So however you need to do it, whatever can make you sleep better at night. Because for some people to truly get to the point where they don't give a fuck how anybody view them, sometimes you got to get to the point to not be of not being shit anyways. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get to the point of you not being shit anyways. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of us be dealing with situations like that. For you to actually not care right now, instead of worrying about it, like if you're a person who's extremely worry and care about so much of what people think of you and shit like that, and your whole life has just been clean, peachy keen, always kept up a good reputation, a good name, a good image and status, yet you still always so worried about how somebody else is going to view you or your image and status, or you're worried about people creating characters for you and shit just based on observing you and stuff like that. You might need to be a person right now who need to work on destroying your fucking image and status. You might need to be a person right now who need to work on destroying your reputation. You might need to be a person right now who need to work on making mistakes and fucking up and not being as reliable and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That way, when people view you as ain't shit, now you like, okay, everybody already think I ain't shit. So, you know, why the fuck do I care what they think now anyways? You know what I'm saying? You might need to get to that point. Take that type of energy for certain individuals. You know what I'm saying? So you might have to get to that point where it's like, well, shit, don't nobody think I'm shit anyway. So let me show motherfuckers how dope I really am. But really, you should be proving yourself anyways. You shouldn't be doing it for nobody else. You should be just proving yourself right anyways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you might be on that tip of the energy. You might need to destroy it, either that or just keep on working on building your image and status up. Don't be on the tip of worrying about it, because that's when you're going to experience negative repercussions and shit like that. There's no point in worrying about it. That's when your image and status actually can get fucked up by being extremely worried about it all the time and shit like that. That'll make you do some strange things for a piece of change type of energies. Shout out fucking Dolo for that shit. On God. Yeah, so we've also got Mercury and Virgo. So what's gonna be on our mind and shit, what we're gonna be thinking and communicating about at the moment is gonna be more energy that's correlated to the sun energy. So it's gonna be more energy of worrying about or working on whatever it is that we're reacting and responding to in the moon spot right now, which is Capricorn, that image and status. So what's going to be on our mind, what we're going to be communicating about is things like that. So it's going to be a situation where just pay attention. It's going to be situations where people at work is going to be trying to play with you and trying to like downplay your image and status. And depending upon your level of agreement and shit like that, that can actually damage your image and status and stuff like that. Or if you're just extremely worried about it, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be on everybody's mind, and it's going to be communicated by default collectively. You get what I'm saying? So you're going to have people in the environment who might try to play with you in that type of way and diminish your image and status, thinking that it's going to build up their image and status in some type of way. And I've already been experiencing these type of energies. So that's why I'm able to actually speak on this shit so freely, because I actually know what's going on type shit. You know what I'm saying? So you'll actually have people in the environment who, like I said, they'll try to diminish your image and status to make themselves look better. Like y'all know them classic stories of the fucking of the bully and shit like that, or the really, really insecure person, of whatever fucking terminology y'all want to use for the shit. You know what I'm saying? Really insecure person, a person who's always bragging on you or some shit, really be the ones who be the most fucked up at the end of the day anyways. But it'll be situations like that where people will utilize that type of energy to try to build up their image and status, because but they're approaching it in the wrong type of aspect, in a very negative way. The reason for that, why for that is because of the Virgo energy that we're experiencing in the sun spot and also in the Mercury spot. So it's being thought about, intellectualized, communicated about. It's what's on everybody's mind at the moment. And on top of that, it's also in an aspect where that's what's being outwardly shown in the sun spot. You know what I'm saying? So there's all type of work energies, all type of worrying energies going on. So you might even have situations where people is trying to do extra work at your job and shit like that at the moment, because that's what's being thought about and shit like that. And certain people might not know how, well, majority of the world, let's not even say certain people, majority of the world don't know how to actually correlate this stuff in the right type of aspect. So they'll be in a situation where it'll come out in the wrong type of ways. So for example, these people don't know how to actually direct the energies to where it needs to be directed towards, which is the moon spot right now, what we're reacting and responding to internally. That's where it needs to, that work energy needs to be directed towards. But people, majority of the world, don't know how to correlate that and don't know how to direct the energies to ride the wave and come out in a more sufficient manner. So you'll have situations where your managers and shit like that, or just even not even managers, the people that you work with in general, will start trying to do extra work and do extra cleaning throughout the day at your job, or do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? And the reason for that is because, like I said, they don't know how to direct the energy and correlate it to where it needs to be tied to. So they just have that working energy on their mind. So people are going to be extremely anxious, and they're also going to be extremely working on shit at the moment. So they're not directing it towards things that actually could be beneficial for them in the right type of aspect. They're correlating it more towards the worldly shit, as far as, oh yeah, I got working and worrying on my mind right now, so let me ease this anxiety by going and fucking scrubbing the fucking floors at my job and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or scrubbing the walls and the fucking baseboards at my job and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how this energy will actually play out in reality. You get what I'm saying? Aside from that, though, the way that you can ride the wave in a more sufficient manner is correlated towards the Capricorn energy, the energy that we're experiencing in our moon spot, what we're reacting and responding to internally right now. Correlate it more towards that, and you will experience things in a more sufficient manner. So don't be putting so much of your working energy, because we are experiencing it in the sun and in Mercury right now. So there's a lot of that Virgo energy going on right now. Let's see if it's anywhere else. Matter of fact, Virgo. Yeah, that's the only two Virgo alignments right now. So yeah, where we have a decent percentage level of those energies going on, like, yeah, you're gonna have a surplus of wanting to work on shit energy. Unless, you know, there might be some people on the opposite side of it where they just don't feel like working on shit right now. So I can't really say that, but that energy is here. If you're not working on shit, you're probably just worried about shit. So that probably make more sense. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, so there's a surplus of that energy going on right now, and everybody's tapping into it, and we're all being influenced by it at the moment. So you can either correlate it towards working on some bullshit that is still only going to get you a 40-hour fucking minimum wage paycheck, or you can correlate that image and status to being the hardest rapper alive, or being the dopest fucking astrologer breakdown person alive, or being the hardest fucking painting fucking mosaic painting alive, the hardest fucking stained glass t-shirt making, fucking whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you're gonna be into, make that be what you're known for. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to be the hardest at it or some shit like that, put it in the aspect where it's like, it's my image and status now. Now I'm known for that. I'm the guy who makes music. I'm the guy who make YouTube videos. I'm the guy who do wisdom and knowledge content and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Take that in your own individual way. But you get what I'm saying? Make that your image and status. Make that what you're known for. Or just develop a routine and pattern and some type of discipline around it. Because, like I said, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So we're in a situation where that's routine and pattern and shit like that. So either be working on the image and status and making that what you know for, or take it in a more Saturnian type of way and create a routine and pattern around that and making it practical, making it make sense as far as something that you could attack on a daily basis, something that you always got time for to set aside, where you can always go and work on the shit that you trying to work on, the shit that you know that you're supposed to be doing that you keep putting off and shit like that, right? But have balance with this, have balance with these things, because Venus is in Libra right now. So we're going to be love, appreciating, and valuing some Libra type of shit, because Venus is the planet of love. You know what I'm saying? Love, appreciating, and valuing some Libra type of shit. Some balance, some type of judging things in a more sufficient manner. Some type of, you get what I'm saying? Make sure you're not ignoring and disregarding certain energies. Make sure you're bringing balance to it. That way, like I said, you're not in an aspect where you're just working your ass off at work and you ain't doing shit for yourself on your own time and stuff like that. That's where you can utilize that balance at, and you're gonna have access to be love, appreciating, and valuing that right now. That's what everybody's being influenced by. So people are gonna be paying attention to this by default, but it might come out in the wrong aspect a lot of times. Like I said, people are gonna be love, appreciating, and valuing whatever we're viewing and whatever we're reacting and responding to at the moment. So they're gonna be love, appreciating, and valuing the balance within that Virgo energy we was talking about, within that Capricorn, Saturn energy we was talking about. You get what I'm saying? That's what's going to be going on. People are going to be love, appreciating, and valuing the balance within those things. You get what I'm saying? So even if it's a situation where people are paying attention to the balance of it, it's still going to be an aspect of people are going to be balanced with they're going to be balanced with like work rest type shit. You get what I'm saying? Work rest type shit, or judging it in the right type of way. That way, you're not miserable at work and shit all the time. You get what I'm saying? And you're love, appreciating, and valuing that shit in that type of way. Venus energy on that. So you get what I'm saying? It'll be a situation where people will become me paying attention to more balance within work and within image and status and stuff like that. But it'll play out in the wrong type of aspect. They'll be balanced with it as far as the aspect of work and rest. You get what I'm saying? As far as going and working your 9-to-5 job, coming home and not doing shit for the rest of the day, never getting online, never going live, never making your music, never painting your next mosaic, fucking oil painting and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that can go down. And we also have Mars in Cancer at the moment. So we're in a situation where we're going to be passionate and motivated about some type of comfortability and about caring about some shit. You know what I'm saying? About caring about some shit, or about some type of comfortability, some type of home, heart type of energy. So that's what everybody's going to be passionate and motivated about right now. The caring energy, the being comfortable energy. So that excuse me. That's where the Venus and Libra aspect come into it. Because Mars is in Cancer and Venus is in Libra, even though Sun and Mercury in Virgo at the moment, it's going to be a situation where people are trying to be comfortable. People are being passionate and motivated and love, appreciating, and valuing balance and comfortability at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So I'm seeing how that could play out in reality. How that play out in reality when you go into work your fucking 9-to-5 job and shit like that. People are going to be wanting to be more comfortable in that job and having balance between being comfortable where Mars is in Cancer and dealing with the work and the worrying energy where the Sun is in Virgo at the moment. You get what I'm saying? So you'll have situations with that playing out where people will be working hard but being extra breezy at the moment at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's extra light on their feet at the moment type shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just trying to care about themselves. Everybody's just trying to be comfortable and shit. Dealing with what we dealing with as far as where we viewing Virgo and the sun at. You get what I'm saying? Because that's going to be dealing with our work routine anyways. You get what I'm saying? That's the workspace in general. So that can deal with your workplace environment, like your actual physical job and shit like that as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we would be viewing that. We would be viewing that Mars in Cancer and that Venus in Libra. We would be viewing that through the sun in Virgo. You get what I'm saying? It would be directly correlated to that. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, people are being passionate and motivated about being comfortable and caring about some shit right now. And what they're caring about is the work, that routine, that work routine, the workplace shit. And then, like I said, we got Venus in Libra, so they bring it. They loving, appreciating, and valuing some type of balance right now, some type of balance energy, or judging shit in the right type of aspect with that. And we're going to be viewing that through Virgo, because that's where the sun is. That's what we seeing right now. And where our moon's at, moon reaction and response. We reacting to the Capricorn energy, the Saturn energy. I just broke it down. Y'all already know. But yeah, we're not going to get into all the retrogrades and shit like that right now. That was just a little breakdown sample for the YouTube and shit. We will do Jupiter and Gemini and Saturn and okay, no. We'll just do Jupiter and Gemini. So yeah, we're also going to be viewing Jupiter and Gemini through our sun in Virgo. Jupiter and Gemini brings the energy of expansion, wisdom, and knowledge, fun, enjoyment to Gemini energy. Whatever we're thinking about at the moment, whatever we're communicating about at the moment, some type of Mercurian type of energy. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we're viewing. That's what we're viewing right there. Jupiter and Gemini, expansion of wisdom and knowledge on whatever it is that we thinking about and shit like that right now. So that is that really far out, deep, insightful type shit need to be brought expansion to is whatever is on our mind right now. Those things that and this is the thing too, dealing with certain situations and certain environments. I know how it be. So a lot of the time it be that shit that you be afraid to talk about because you know that you're gonna be fucking viewed in the wrong type of way. That deep, insightful, unique shit that you always thinking about. Like I said, it's in Gemini right now. So that's whatever you thinking and communicating about. Gemini's third house, throat chakra energy, whatever you thinking and communicating, intellectualizing it about right now is being expansion of wisdom and knowledge brought to that. So pay attention to that and utilize that energies in the best way that you can. That way, you know what I'm saying? That way you even if it's some shit that only makes sense to you in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? And when you communicate it don't really make much sense to other people. Not saying everybody go out here and be on some flunked out shit. No. Well, you know what I'm saying? I just know how it is dealing with certain environments and shit like that. But yeah, anyways, we're going to be viewing that through our sun in Virgo. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention to that. Dealing with that. Dealing with Jupiter and Gemini through our sun in Virgo. Viewing our workplace routine and pattern, our worrying energies and shit like that. You need to be bringing more expansion, more wisdom and knowledge to what you're thinking about, intellectualizing about, making logistics out of, communicating about the routine, the work routine, the workplace, the working energy in itself, the worrying energy in and of itself. So it's like you need to expand how you think about it, gain more awareness about how you think about it, and how you communicate about it and shit like that. But anyways, we gonna get off here now. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Good breakdown, good tarot card reading. We're gonna do a 3-card pull for each sign here in a little bit. I'm gonna work on some other shit off cam, and then I'm gonna be back. But yeah, I'll be back with some shorts for y'all. And I do have a topic for this evening as well. So y'all stay tuned. Peace.